don't they let you like donate like shit? Like that's why I don't get like there's a black market of like donating like body parts, like low key. Like if you can donate plasma, you can donate blood. Why can't I donate like my elbow? Like if somebody want to give me $200 for my elbow, like I'll
$200.
I'll 200. Like I'll want like this for the rest of my life for 200. Like
I don't know about that one.
Dude, what did you? All right, like,
that's a bargain for $200. An elbow? If I needed an elbow, I'm coming to you.
Facts.
Okay, maybe not 200, but like maybe like I don't know, like.
It's blooming.
Hey, is this thing on?
It is good to be back for another episode of Are We...
I know, like my skin's crawling right now. I hate being in these chairs. It feels weird.
Yeah, this feels weird. Hold on, let's switch.
We're gonna have to do a little like animation.
Okay, yeah, there you go. That feels better. There we go. All right. Well, now we're set. Now we're ready, and we're ready for another episode 18 of Are We Recording? And today we are joined by Dagan, the one and only. Thank you for joining the show, bro. Really appreciate you joining me.
Appreciate it, good buddy.
Hell yeah.
And we got a lot to talk about, and I mean, I feel like we're gonna switch it up a little bit because I know you wanted to talk about some stuff we haven't talked about on the podcast before. Yeah. So let's get it started. What do you want to start the show with? Do you have something that
we got to talk about the current Marvel situation?
Oh, bad.
Got to.
He wants to get into Marvel, right out the gate.
We got to nerd out.
Okay,
because we don't usually talk about Marvel that much.
Right.
That's true. Yeah.
I just feel like the punani drying up in the air every time we try to bring it up.
Nah, dude, there's some girls who watch Marvel.
But if you do watch Marvel and you are a female, you know where my DMs are at.
Yeah.
Hit us in the DMs.
I have like a huge comic book collection too. I have like boxes. Yeah, I have like 3 of them, and man, if I sold them, it'd be like thousands.
So okay, what's like your favorite comic book of all time?
My favorite,
or I guess your superhero. I mean,
favorite superhero.
Yeah.
Low-key The Flash.
The Flash.
Oh, Jason gonna love that. Our friend Jason, we clown him so much for liking The Flash. Not The Flash like the actual comic book, but the fucking TV show.
Oh, the TV show? Alright. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The TV show is so ass. Like, we had a full conversation the other day because, like, he was like, how do you know that about The Flash? And then he was like, you watched The Flash.
Dude, and the expression he gave you too, he went, you watched The Flash.
Like, I don't know what's wrong with those CW shows because I used to like I don't know why like in like late middle school like early high school I was
so gas
obsessed with it, especially like the Arrow, right?
The Arrow. That was that first show. Oh my god! On that show, that was so hard. I loved getting into that one.
I think that one's the one that like I spent the longest time on because I watched The Flash and then Gorilla Grodd's dumbass showed up with the awful CGI.
That was terrible. I absolutely hated that. But you can't lie, the Reverse Flash was pretty hard.
The Reverse Flash was hard until they made like every other villain after that.
Yeah,
just like the Reverse Flash with a new suit.
Yeah, that was so dumb.
Hey, I didn't watch any of the CW ones. I actually started watching the ones on Netflix, like the Daredevil, Punisher, all of those. Like I felt like those were pretty cool. Like the production quality was pretty solid. I mean, they weren't the best shows ever.
I've heard really good things. The what was the girl show?
Jessica Jones.
I heard that one was really
Bro,
good.
I knew it was time with Jessica Jones when she gave that shit up the first episode to Luke Cage. I was like, oh shit, they broke the bed.
Do you hear the theory that Daredevil is supposed to be in the new Spider-Man movie?
Really?
Yeah.
I think he's supposed to be like, what's his name? Matt Murdock's supposed to be a lawyer, right?
Exactly.
That's
gonna be so good.
Okay, so that actually ties it into what you told me to watch last time we hung out, actually. I hadn't caught up on Loki because I thought, okay, there's no way this is going to have anything to do with the MCU. I'm going to put it on the back burner. But then apparently everyone was like, dude, you have to watch it. It has huge implications on what's going to happen in Spider-Man and all of the movies moving forward. So I finished Loki, and spoiler alert, we are going to be talking about spoilers because, so personally, I think Disney really stepped it up with these shows. I really fucking loved WandaVision.
WandaVision was really good.
WandaVision was
It could have ended better.
bad. That's what I was gonna say.
Because in the beginning, it was so good. I had such high expectations. And then by the end, like the very end, I was like...
It was cool.
Really? It was cool, but it was like...
I think a lot of it has to do because like I'm pretty sure like you were really big into like the theory videos like every week.
Yeah.
And the dumbass Mephisto take that everybody was getting up.
They've been saying he's gonna come into every single movie, or like he has like a big thing behind everything, and I'm so hyped for when he comes because it's gonna be so good.
I thought it was like what almost happened with Mephisto was like the Evan Peters Quicksilver.
Dude, they got us
that had me so gassed.
Because if that would have happened, he would have been that Quicksilver. They would have had to bring the X-Men in, and that is my dream.
Okay, but it's still possible because
it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen, or there's an opportunity for it to happen because I mean, basically what all of the Marvel shows are doing right now is they're basically setting up for the next like phase of the movies. And I mean, we saw that at the end of WandaVision, her opening up the little book or whatever and messing. It's gonna have a lot to do with the new Doctor Strange movie, which
and Vision.
I am so hyped for. Yeah, me too. Quicksilver, obviously. They got me so good on that, bro. Because when he showed up, I was like, dude, it's Quicksilver.
Like, are you watching it like week by week?
No, I watched it all.
I was watching it episode week by week.
Same.
Staying up Tuesday. Did you watch it in the morning or did you like wait till like 2 a.m. on Tuesday night? I did the same thing.
Yeah.
When we get off the game, I finished whooping these boys at fucking Call of Duty.
See, I liked binging it, so I waited until all of it was out first, and then I just started watching. I watched all 10 episodes in like one day, I think.
No, the little anticipation of each week. Oh, I love it.
That killed me. Like, I couldn't do that
Really?
anymore. I mean, that was such like a... Because, I mean, we had to do that as kids. Remember? Like, when you had cable, it was like, okay, tune in next week to see what happens next on Dragon Ball Z. Like,
yeah, but I like Dragon Ball Z. I like that shit, though. Like, now that I'm older, I'm like, oh, like, I wouldn't mind, like, waiting a week. Like, it's not that...
the filler episodes.
Yeah. Filler is, like, ass, like, just in general.
So bad.
But it's like... You know what I mean? Like, I'll wait a week.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
So you got pretty excited about Dragon Ball Z. Do you watch anime too?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir! You love to see it,
Yes, sir. Okay, so what are some of your favorite animes then?
Naruto for sure.
One so
you
far.
got him already.
Shippuden, like, oh my god, so good.
Even I like Shippuden. Like Shippuden's probably my favorite, but Shonen Jump is probably better. Like objectively speaking, the first half.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably better only because the fourth Ninja War is very mid.
This is true, and it's elongated to like 300 episodes. So, like,
Dude, that's the problem with like shows like that, man. Is Ethan's been telling me to watch One Piece for the longest time.
Yeah, you
I
guys
never got onto that.
You
but I
need
know
to
it's like
join the
thousands of
cult.
episodes.
You need to join the cult. I am the official priest of the One Piece Church.
What were you telling me? You were like, watch 5 episodes every day and you'll be done in 2 years.
No. I didn't say 2 years. Don't gas it. Don't gas it,
Bro. But that's basically how many episodes are there?
So far there's 995. But you think it's a lot, but really like
that is a lot.
Wait. Let me think about it. Like
How long are the
finished.
episodes?
You finished like Family Guy before.
Yeah, like you finished like you've rewatched tons of shows.
I mean,
the amount of time you spend you watch The Office. The Office isn't longer than One Piece. One Piece might be a little longer. Like if you do total run times.
Really?
Yeah, because The Office is like the first like 4 or 5 seasons is like 20 episodes.
Well, no, the first season was like 6 episodes, but
I'm talking about like 2 through like 6.
Oh like yeah.
And that's like 40 minutes each episode, right?
No, they're like 30-minute episodes, like 20 or 30-minute episodes.
Oh, fuck, I lied then.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, I feel like with a show with One Piece, because I want to actually watch it and enjoy it. Yeah, the thing is, like, with The Office and, like, Family Guy and shows like that, that's not something that I'm going to sit through and watch all the way, because it's just, like,
But that's all you have to do, especially with One Piece early, because, like, it came out in 96, 97.
Damn, dude.
And once you get, like, the first 100 episodes out the way, because that's when the animation is, like, at its worst. That's when it's at its worst, but it has like some of the best arcs are like really early on, and once you get that, like you blink and you're at like episode 300 something, and by then you're fine. As long as you like don't gas yourself out, that's really the thing.
Yeah, it almost happened with the Naruto for me. Yeah, I just remembered Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter's live.
Hunter's awesome, bro.
So good.
I really like Hunter.
They were wanting to come out with another season, but the dude died. Yeah.
The dude died?
No, he didn't die, but it's like he's like very bedridden.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I thought he did that.
No. He's like very bedridden, and he's like it's one of those things where it's like he can't like it takes him a lot to write it or draw it out, and it's like he kind of feels like it's not worth it. But then again, he doesn't want to sell it yet. Yeah. And a lot of people want his wife to make it because his wife is a mangaka too. She made Sailor Moon.
Oh really? I'm sure I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Well, I really like Hunter, and I'm really glad to hear that you like anime too, because I know we started with Marvel and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, we can keep going with anime. Do you have other anime? Like, do you have a recommendation for our listeners? Because we usually try to bring, like, when Travis was on, what did he say?
Travis is the worst tasting. He wanted, like, he played, like, this revenge, like, sex show that he wanted, like, and it was, like, so awful. It was, like, the worst recommendation. Every single person that, like, commented on that video, they're like, that is one of the worst animes I've ever seen in my life. And I have to try to explain to people that Travis, like, he has the worst taste in everything. Like, anything that Travis likes, it's just like, like, you should probably not like that too.
Hey, I mean, I think we're a little hard on Travis sometimes.
No, we're not. If anything, we're not hard enough. That's what I think. I think we need to.
He's gonna be in the comments.
He's gonna watch this episode. Stop talking shit about me, bro.
That's what he does every episode.
Okay, my recommendations though, I got you. So, Parasite is really good.
Yeah.
I've seen that one. That one's hard. And then, if you're feeling like a sad one, it's Your Lie in April. It's like really slow, but it's like it's just deep.
I feel like that the way with like this anime called Fruits Baskets. Mm-hmm. It's like a soap opera, but with like zodiac signs and like it's like high school drama. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in for this shit.
Okay, yeah.
It's like it had me balling. Like I remember our other roommate Campbell.
It was a tearjerker the one I was talking about.
Bro, I was watching the whole last season with Campbell's girlfriend because they were sitting on the couch one day, and I was like, oh, let's watch it because I haven't found anybody that watches it too. Yeah. Me and her were bawling our eyes out. Like the last 4 episodes. Like Campbell and X would come out and they're like, bro, y'all been watching this shit for 2 hours and you're still crying? And I was like, I don't know what to do, man. Like, it just won't stop.
My friend Tate actually just recommended one, and I haven't watched it yet, but I want to see if maybe X has seen it. Berserk, 1997. Right? Is that it? That's what it's called? Okay, have you seen it, E?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen it? What do y'all think of it?
The manga's better. Like, I'm not one of those like people that like the manga's better, but it's like all the adaptations have been like, meh. Yeah, so you're better off just reading that one, especially because it's like one of the older ones. Yeah, you're better off just reading it.
Okay.
But it makes me think like, since now that you're a freshman, like, does it make it like? I feel like now it's more acceptable to like anime and like the cartoons and shit like that.
Then it wasn't high school, right?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like in high school, like, it was, like, frowned upon. Like, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, it was weird. Because, like, in high school, like, all my friends, I would be like, you trying to watch anime? And they're like, fuck no. Like, I don't know. And then in college, like, I feel like I meet all kinds of people, and they're like, oh, yeah, oh, my gosh. I was just thinking of this. I was low-key wanting to get a tattoo of the mark,
Hey, yes! I was telling my friends that the other day. I was like, bro, I'm gonna get so many anime tattoos. Like, have you seen Jujutsu Kaisen yet?
Yeah.
You know the Gojo scene where he comes down. Oh, it hasn't happened yet, but in the next season he's gonna come down from the sky at one point. Yeah. And I want to get like that panel like on my thigh because I know chicks like thigh tattoos, and that's my next tattoo. That's my way in now.
I'm gonna get a Chinese traditional tattoo like on my thigh and stuff. I think that would be cool.
Do you have any tattoos right now?
Yeah, I do. I have Nirvana one right here, like the little smiley face and whatnot. Nice. And then I got the 3005.
Oh, that's live.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. And it's just because, like, me and my friends, like, it's a song, obviously, Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
And then, so, like, since, like, a long time ago, me and my friends, we just had, that is, like, our phone password. So, this is my phone password. But
you shouldn't be telling people that, bro.
Yeah, for a phone. But, like, it still is.
I hope none of your associates are listening.
Don't put this out anyway. No. But, yeah, I mean, I just thought it was cool. And I was like, I kind of want to get a rib tattoo. And I was like, and it was my birthday. I got it on my birthday.
Are rib tattoos, like, the new, like, tramp stamp stuff? Like, I think low-key rib tattoos are the new tramp stamps.
Get out of here, bro.
Yeah, no, because I be seeing
girls, it's like right by the boob, I feel like.
The underboob?
Yeah, the underboob.
I be wanting, I gotta chill out. I got to chill out.
What were you gonna say, bro?
I was gonna say, like, I be wanting to suck the hell out of that shit. We're gonna bleep it out.
You're gonna try to get the fucking ink out?
Yeah, I'm a demon. I've been trying to tell y'all this. I don't believe me.
Where'd he go?
Where'd the tattoo go?
Yeah.
He's got like black ink on
I got like black face on.
That's disgusting, bro. Oh my god. Oh, but dude, honestly, that Nirvana tattoo, that's badass, bro.
Yeah, that's like me and my friends, like, we were at this party one time, and then dude in the garage just had him.
That's lie.
And then, like, I mean, he does good most of the time. There's sometimes, though, that he's done, like, where they were a little wonky, and then, like, there's a part of it, like, it's kind of fading.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I wish the camera's not gonna see it, but like, you can definitely tell that shit was done in the garage.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell, like, Somebody's
Everybody
like,
can't.
all right, give me that shit.
Yeah,
let me try it.
No, yeah, and then he like messed up on his one line. He went like this, and I was like, I don't think
I
think something like that.
Supposed to look like that.
And then I got my friend, so my other friend, he got the graduation.
Xavier?
Yeah, and then he got that, but it was like a little bit too much, like not on your thigh, more in the crotch area. And I was
no.
And so when he shows people, it's like, they're like, hey, bro, don't flash me.
Like that, like he has one ball hanging out.
Nah, and then another one of my friends, he's got, you remember that meme, and it was like the dude's talking, and then one dude's like, yes, and then
Yeah.
he got that tatted on his thigh.
Oh my god.
He got that one. We were all like, that's gonna be on there forever.
Honestly, that's the thing with tattoos, bro. Is like, I'm cool with you getting whatever the fuck you want.
No, yeah,
Free
sure.
expression, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But if you're gonna get something, spend some money and get it done right. Because I mean,
and it could have easily gotten infected.
that's what I'm saying, dude.
he definitely, that needle was not clean.
Yeah, walk out of there. I feel a little sick. Oh yeah, that's the hepatitis, bro.
Bro, that's what's gonna happen to me because I remember when I got my ear pierced. Like my dumbass like drove home and I'm petrified of needles. And like I was driving, I started thinking about like because it wasn't the gun, it was like the whole, it was the thick one, the thick like needle they put like the pencil they put through your ear. And like I was mid driving, and I was like, and my friend had to grab the wheel. He's like, bro, are you good? I was like, we need to pull over. And I literally like had like an anxiety attack at the garage, like in the parking lot of a 7-Eleven. And he was like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with this? I'm scared of needles, man. Like I don't know what to do.
You really don't like needles?
I hate him, bro.
Damn.
I hate him. Like when I donate blood, like because I want that money. Like low-key, Gage has been putting me on to donate blood.
Plasma. You donate plasma.
Oh my bad.
My friend tried to do
Plasma.
that today.
There's a difference.
What's the difference? Like one's
Well,
a
because like
vampire.
the plasma is that you can donate plasma multiple times throughout the week. Like with blood, you're only allowed to donate a certain amount of it because I mean you need blood. But with the plasma, like they just take it out of your system, replace the blood, and then you can come back like basically 3 or 4 times.
Also
a
like a
week.
sperm bank.
Basically,
Yeah, you can't get money for putting this sperm bank.
yeah. But then you also got to be ready for the possibility of little Ethans running around and you not knowing about it.
I'm one of a kind. That's different. That's different.
I don't think you need to donate, bro. I don't think this world
Are you sure?
needs that many Ethans right now. let's just wait a couple of years. We'll see where it goes.
But that's what I mean. Like we'd be like a football team, like a legit.
Oh my god.
Got the whole team.
But they have to like read through the profiles of the semen like before, like when people go in and they're looking for like
Is it like an ancestry type
Exactly.
shit? Like, like
So
adult
you can-
male 5'3".
Do you want
you
future
can lie.
NBA?
Future WNBA husband.
Yeah.
You could lie on the application and be like Ethan Hamilton, 6'2", a professional basketball player and astronaut.
You should have never told me that shit. My kid, like my sperm kid's gonna think I was a fucking hero or some shit. Like I won a Medal of Honor or some shit like that. I'm lying so hard on that.
Oh my god! And then there are gonna be some really disappointed moms when
Don't do that. Don't do that.
it's like, what the fuck? The application said 6'2", it's 5'6".
They meet you in person and they're like,
They're like, are you one of the kids? Like,
Oh my god! But
I don't get like why you can't why don't they let you like donate like shit like that's why I don't get like there's a black market of like donating like body parts like low key like if you can donate plasma you can donate blood why can't I donate like my elbow like if somebody want to give me $200 for my elbow like I'll
$200?
like I'll
200.
like I'll want like this for the rest of my life for 200 like
I don't know about that one.
like, what did you all right like, so
that's
this-
a bargain for $200.
An elbow?
If I needed an
That's a
elbow, I'm
deal.
coming to you.
Facts.
Okay, maybe not 200, but like
saying,
maybe
bro.
like I don't know, like if you had to give up like if someone said, all right, I'll give you like X or Y amount of money, right? And you had to get rid of, right? The ability, I'll give you 3 abilities, right? Sight, hearing, orgasms. You can't have you have to get rid of one of those 3, right?
That one came out as that one came out of right
Yeah.
field, bro.
I was so confused. I was like, wait, did we just like completely change up? Or?
I was like, okay, so
Which one would you give up? If somebody that put a gun to your head and said like you gotta like
Give up orgasm sight. Or...
hearing?
Yeah.
I think you need to hear and see to like function. I don't really think.
yeah, but like why would this like if I couldn't get this nut off, like life would be like it's just so
I'd be like never being able to poop again.
that'd be
Oh, that would be terrible. Oh, I mean, okay, hold on. I have a good one. All right. Would you rather, keep your keep your pooping the same, right? Or you poop once a year, but it's for 24 hours straight.
Oh God, I couldn't do that.
Once a year, but then you never have to poop ever again for the rest of the year.
No, because I
You
like
only do it
pooping.
once a year. So like on January 1st, you're like, okay, this is my poop day. I'm just gonna stay on the toilet for 24 hours, and then the rest of the year you don't have to poop again.
Like, you never do those ones?
Oh my God, when you turn around and like your thighs are like numb. 'Cause
Yeah.
You have your elbows on your legs too much.
Right here.
You're like, oh
You're
my
on the
bro,
tank. Have you done that?
On the tank?
Yeah,
When
you have
you
to
turn
take,
around?
if you take your pants off all the way, you can sit on the tank reverse, and like you can like lean on the tank.
I did that one time.
like read a book, eat some cereal.
I learned like I started doing this shit.
I know about that.
I learned this shit. Like it turns out like the reason why like a lot of people have those step stools like underneath like their toilet, it's not for potty training. It's because like it's naturally it's easier to like poop if like your legs are elevated.
Why are we talking about poop?
Yeah.
Because I've been wanting to talk about this shit for a minute right now.
Podcast.
Because I want to try like just have put my sketches on like on top of the toilet like this and just shit like this. I feel like that would be so like it would just slide right out.
Oh my god.
Because think about it, that's what people do like in like not necessarily like third world countries, but like not Western countries. They don't have a toilet. They like shit in a hole in the ground. You know what I mean? But it's nice holes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
With
it's
tile
right.
and shit.
Yeah,
Oh, bro, have you seen have you heard the podcast of Joe Rogan and oh my god, what's his name? The big he's heavyweight champion for UFC right now.
Oh, Ngannou?
Ngannou. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Have you heard that podcast?
That was a good episode.
That was so good. I
It's
heard
not,
that.
it's not better than any of our recording episodes.
no. Joe Rogan, we're coming for you.
Oh god. No, yeah. But
Kick like a bitch. Oh, no, sorry. I take that
Right,
back.
he kicked your fucking head
No, he
off.
will kick my ass. I will.
Have you seen him kicking the heavy bag?
Yeah, I have. He would take my head off with one kick.
100%. Oh, would you rather get punched by Mike Tyson or kicked by Ngannou on your side?
I get punched. Like I'm not gonna lie. I get punched in the face.
Yeah.
Okay, with a boxing
I like
glove or just
Tyson.
bare fist?
No, boxing glove.
Oh, with a boxing glove?
Yeah.
Still, that's Mike Tyson, bro.
I take a punch in my face because I can't take stomach shots. Like I'm being so.
I'd rather take the rib shot, I think, bro, because getting him the moneymaker is just like, yeah.
I don't know. Like it's not.
And it's Mike Tyson too.
Yeah, but like I could take an uppercut. Like I couldn't, but I could. You know what I mean? Like I just wake up 10 minutes later.
No,
like,
I've
I'll
Have
take
you ever
it.
been knocked out?
No.
Yeah.
I've
No.
never been knocked
Yeah,
out.
Have you?
same. Mm-mm.
Well, did you get in a lot of fights in high school and shit like that?
Not really.
It makes me think like I didn't get in a lot of fights, but like I'd get in scuffles. And I saw this thing the other day. Like turns out humans have the capability to breathe through their anus.
Bro, we're right back to
Right through their anus. So I'm thinking like if I'm getting choked out,
going right back to
if I'm getting choked out, I'm gonna take my pants off. Cause then I can he can't choke me out.
That works on two levels. Because one, yes, I guess you can breathe through your anus. And then two, whoever's choking you out is going to be like, what the fuck is he doing? And he's going to get away from you.
Yeah, and then I won the fight.
Well, I mean...
Bro, if you run out of dude naked, he run it.
Yeah.
He's not saying it for the tussle.
That's what I think I should like. I think UFC should be all naked right now because they get rid of submissions. You know what I mean? Like, because then like you just breathe out your butt like the whole time. But then and he'd have to stop me by like putting like something there to stop it. I'd have to stop it.
What if that was like... we can go back to anime, kind of, and talk about it. Like, what if it was like a quirk? Where it's
Like, oh, you could breathe through your butt.
like
oh.
efficiently, like really efficiently. Like you could like go like...
they put it in the Olympics or something.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's just we've done way too much ass talk for this episode already.
So
we need to
much.
come
I
up with
was
a
not
name for it
expecting
too,
this.
though. Yeah, honestly,
Whole
we
lot
weren't
of
either.
ass.
We weren't either. This is honestly.
We should go back to music.
Oh yeah, we can talk about music too.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah, because I know you went to ACL, and I'm high key jealous that you went to ACL.
And I don't think there's a way we can get to talking about butts at ACL, right?
Challenge accepted.
Okay.
So,
So ACL, how was it, man?
It's amazing. First day, I got there really late. I didn't see many people. Saw Miley though. Every girl that I went with said they cried.
Oh.
I mean, it was a good show, but
like, you didn't cry.
Yeah, it was Miley.
and
whatever.
then Megan Thee Stallion, I was like,
I would have been acted up.
I mean, she bad, but I was like, I don't know. The concert was like,
I'd have fought a security guard for sure. Like to get on this stage.
I would have done that shit for Doja Cat, bro. Because when she looked back at that security guard,
oh yeah, she was looking bad as well.
oh my god.
Yeah.
I would have done that too. I'm not gonna lie. You seen that video of like Michael Jackson? Like this guy like hops on, because you know like in those arena tours they have like they'll hop on like a little stanchion and they'll rise to like the top of the arena or something like that. Some guy like fan ran on stage and jumped on it as Michael Jackson was doing that, and Michael Jackson was holding onto him for dear life. And then as soon as they got down, he got the shit beat out of him by security in front of everybody like, on the stage.
They set him down.
Like Michael Jackson, like he was performing the whole time, like holding the guy because the guy like he didn't have a harness. He was just holding onto the thing. And the security guard, as soon as he got down, just wham, 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 and Michael Jackson just kept performing. It was like the craziest shit. And that would have been me at the Magic Saturday show.
He's performing "Beat It" while the guy's getting fucked up.
And then I had a 3-day weekend. I went all 3 days, and then Saturday we saw Erykah Badu was really good.
Ooh, that's live.
What else did we see? Oh, I saw Freddie Gibbs. Amazing.
Exactly. I fellow Freddie Gibbs lover.
Of course, for sure.
Because my friends, they lack taste, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, Freddie Gibbs, man, eat the stuff like that in the car. It's like, y'all don't know that real shit.
No. And like, I knew he was gonna be so good live, and then when I was like front row because I waited, and my friend was like, he wasn't trying to wait, and I was like, I'm gonna be front row for this, and so I sat and like waited there for like an hour or something, and then his DJ came out, and Loki's DJ was terrible though.
Really?
Like, yeah, he was playing stuff. He was like stalling so hard, and like, I mean, obviously they have to do that sometimes, but like, Freddie was taking forever, and then the DJ was doing this thing where he was like, he would stop the music in the background and make Freddie rap like acapella, and like obviously like that's cool to like hear a rapper like go acapella and just like no beats and just like straight like spit bars, but like after a while he was like, it was like, all right, bro, like you're completely missing the song. Like he legit played a whole song and played the beginning and then didn't play for the rest. Like, and it was like 3 minutes of him just like doing that.
Rapping.
Yeah, and then he was so pissed at his DJ, and he almost kicked him off stage too.
Really?
Wow.
He was so pissed because he was drunk as fuck too. So, so that was also a part of it. And then saw Tyler like front row. Waiting for that one was terrible though. We were all like beyond shoulder to shoulder. We were on each other, and then we waited, but it was pretty fun. It was a good show. It was super hot. He like people were complaining that he was like sitting down and stuff. I was like, I wanted to sit down too.
But that's my thing, because I'm gonna go see Tyler in March,
Right,
and I'm
he's
like
fantastic.
debating if like, because I have out like seats, so I don't have floor seats, but I'm gonna end up sneaking into floor seats because like fuck it. But like I'm also 5'5", so like I can't fucking see shit ever going to floor seats, and that's what makes me so mad.
Shoulders.
Like, honestly, I'm gonna need X to, like, put me on his shoulders or some shit if you go. Because, like, it honestly makes me so upset. Like, if you're above 5'10", go sit in the fucking back. Like, go sit in the back like everybody else and wait for the fucking show. Like, I hate that. Like, bro, we're trying. Like, okay, I'm gonna be in the front with all the girls because, like, we're all the same height. But it's like, go sit in the back. Like, I can't see nothing.
Right.
And they always want to be the closest people. It's like, bro, you can see 30 feet behind me.
Oh yeah, there's always some 6 foot something dude just standing right in front.
And he wants to go like, waving his hands in the air. It's like, bro, I can't see nothing. And I gotta like look through the cracks between like his shoulder and his head, like to see the guy perform.
Like, and when the performer moves and stuff.
Oh, I gotta go. I guess I'm missing this song.
Hey, dude, I'm just saying, if you're thinking about that for Tyler, you're in for a rude awakening for Baby Keem, because the mosh pits for that show are gonna be fucking insane.
Yeah, but like,
and us short kings, we're gonna have a tough time in those mosh pits.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Honestly, I think so too, because I'm definitely gonna wear. I think I was gonna wear shorts, but none of my shorts have pockets, so I think I'm gonna wear long pants with pockets. And just have my shit in my pockets. Because, like, yeah, because, bro, I have too much shit in my pockets. And I can't mosh correctly if I'm have my hands in my pockets moving like this. Like, I'm like an idiot.
Dude,
we went to this
I lost
park.
my phone at ACL, man.
Did you guys get a new one?
No, it got stepped on and stuff. Like, we called this girl and stuff. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but...
No, you're good.
Yeah, like, we called her and stuff, and I couldn't find it. I basically didn't have it all day 3. And then I got it, like, after when I came back to Texas State. It was bad, but
like that shit happened to me. Like, we went to like this house party. Like, me, David, Jason went like a couple weeks ago. And by the way, it was all freshmen. Like, it was one of those things. Like, we realized when we shut up, we said, "Oh my god, all of y'all are freshmen." And I like, I didn't forget you're a freshman, but like, you could tell they're freshmen. Like, when you watch him, because like
I've heard that
like,
you can just like instantly tell if somebody.
I forgot you were a freshman. If we're being completely honest.
No. Like he's not one of them, but like you can usually tell like some people are freshmen. Like if I didn't have like whatever like my minimal facial hair that I had, I would definitely still look like a freshman.
Sweetie, are you sure you're
Because that's how it was, and I remember like we jumped to the mosh pit like fuck it, let's party with freshmen.
Yeah.
And after 2 songs, like I was like, oh my god, my new phone, and I saw it, like I felt it like hit my leg and grabbed the ground, and I like immediately like shoved 3 people, and I was like, get the fuck out my fucking way, I can't lose. And I saw somebody was like about to step on it, and I like shoved him, and I was like, oh my god. And at first he like looked at me like, and then he saw that like he's about to step on my phone. He's like, oh my man, my bad guy.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's not that big of a deal, but it's like I need to learn those lessons before I go to these concerts, because it's been so long since I went, and I don't want to lose any shit when I go, because I have a bad habit of doing stuff like that.
Yeah, dude, I had my stuff in my hands for most of it, and then I had a camel pack, and I put some of my stuff in there, and then my wallet came out at one point, and then my friend grabbed it for me. Luckily, he saw it fall out when I was moshing, because when I was like right in the center of all the moshers, and love mosh pit, and I was in there and like shoving people and stuff, and then when they were shoving me, they would like grab my bag and stuff, and then apparently my wallet just came out and my phone. I was like,
mosh pits are fun, man, but like they're crazy because. I'm gonna go see Playboy Cardi on Sunday.
Oh, you're gonna get hurt
Really?
for sure.
I'm gonna get hurt. Dude. The last three times I've walked away from a Playboy Cardi concert.
have you been multiple times?
This is gonna be my 4th time seeing Playboy Cardi.
So
and the thing is, it's
I
not
got a
even
shirt
me
on right
wanting to.
My friends are going like to the Austin show.
I wanted to go so bad.
It's not even me wanting to see Playboy Cardi that many times. It just happened to be at all the festivals I was going to. Yeah.
Oh, no, I love Playboy Cardi.
I mean, he's cool, but like, I'm more excited for the Baby Keem concert, honestly.
Yeah.
And Astro World too.
Are y'all going?
I'm going to Astro World.
I don't have money, so.
Shit, they haven't released the lineup yet, but
Because I've been seeing the Playboy Cardi,
crazy.
like, have you seen, like, did you see the first show in Nashville? Like, they broke off, like, the doors of, like, security,
Yeah.
and they just walked in.
They're fucking crazy.
Like, security just put their hands up, with the metal detectors was like, okay.
Come on in.
Yeah, facts.
And then at Lollapalooza earlier in the year, like they had the Playboy Cardi or the Playboy Cardi concert right after the Miley Cyrus one, and all the Miley Cyrus fans got beat up.
Yeah.
They got caught in the mosh pits, and then they put in the reviews for Lollapalooza. They're like, "Oh my god, this was the worst concert experience ever. I got punched in the head."
That happened.
Playboy Cardi,
Dude.
and I was laughing so hard. I was like, "Oh yes, mosh pits."
That's the exact shit that happened. One year I went to Maluna. It was the year Russ was headlining, and girls love Russ. So like there were a bunch of girls who were waiting at stage all day. The rest of the guys were pretty tame. There weren't a lot of mosh pits. But then Playboy Cardi came out, and you could just tell the girls at the front.
They got
They
fucked.
hated it, bro. They were getting crushed up against the gate, and they're like, "Stop it, stop it!" And it's like, bro, what did you expect?
Yeah,
you came to a
thanks.
music festival. I'm sorry you had to see Playboy Cardi.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, that's just how that works.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to
get
tough
hurt.
it out.
Yeah.
Tough it out because Russ is coming out in like 30 minutes, man. Just
Yeah, ACL. There were so many like older people. Like, I mean, obviously like not that old, but like they just like didn't want to mosh. They wanted to be one of those people that just like stands there and watches the show. I was like, you're here with like so many like teenagers. And,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I was like, what do you expect? Like you're gonna be right here in this mosh pit area. Like you're not just gonna stand
Yeah.
there. You gotta move.
Yeah. And I mean, like, even if you are just gonna stand there, because me personally, it depends on the artist. Like, if it's Playboy Cardi, I'll mosh. But like, if it's for Tyler, I would actually want to like see him perform.
Yeah,
and, like,
I don't
actually
know if I'm
enjoy the
mosh.
music and stuff. So like, if I'm standing there and people are moshing around me, I'm not gonna get upset about it because I'm at a concert.
Yeah,
I
facts.
need to expect it.
Literally.
So stop bitching about mosh pits. Just grow up. Grow the fuck up and get big.
Like
get
if you
swole.
think about it, like that's like the
God
only
damn.
like public like besides like ultimate fighting, that's like the only excuse you get to like punch somebody in the fucking face.
Dude, on
Okay.
that.
Like I watched like some shit about the Playboy Cardi concert this past weekend. It was like these white people like weird like white people fighting in like the mosh pit, and it looked like a Family Guy fight. They were all
chicken
grabbing
versus
each other. Like they were all like you could hear like the sound effects like pow, wham, like when they were hitting each other. It was actually fucking hilarious. Like I would be crying if that shit happened in front of me. Like I wouldn't know how to act.
Oh shit, we're taking off the
Taking our
jacket.
clothes?
I
Oh,
got,
fuck.
I got a little. I
clothes?
got a little warm. I got a little warm.
Oh shit. Alright, never mind.
Get straight
Keep it
take
on.
his belt off.
Wait. No, X, not you.
Don't get like it.
Not yet.
This is oh my god.
Man. Well. Where to go from here?
That is true. It's been like not too eventful this weekend.
Honestly, yeah, there haven't been a lot of like current events that like usually we try to like talk about.
Oh, I have this. Okay, like my heart got broke yesterday.
Why?
Like I don't know if you saw the news, but like my loving wife, that we already dedicated a full episode to.
Oh.
Allegedly, because I will not believe this. Like, I gotta take it. Like I won't believe this, but allegedly, SZA got a train ran on her, and my heart is broken. No, no. Like I think like the only source I have is somebody just tweeted like, I can't believe SZA got a train ran on her, and like everybody on Twitter ran with it, including me. Like my heart was broken. I think I was bedridden all Saturday when I figured that shit out.
You can imagine just listening to Marvin's Room.
Not even Marvin's. I was listening to the supermodel just crying like in my bed. Because I was thinking, I was like, oh my god, like why wasn't I invited? Like oh my, like fuck being going first, fuck going fifth, fuck going seventh. I go 70th. I just need my chance, bro. Like and the fact that it happened, like, and I wasn't there, like it just breaks my heart, and I choose not to believe it.
Did not hear that one.
Well, I don't know if she got a train ran on her, but dude, you have to accept.
Would you guys run a train on a chick? No, right? Because we respect women on the podcast, right?
No, I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't?
I don't think I would. Honestly.
Yeah.
Just like being with another dude.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't know.
And we're totally comfortable with our sexuality. Don't question that at all.
Speak for yourself. No, but it's like I always think about that, like, because you hear stories all the time of like, and I like never knew like that was an actual thing. I thought it was just like some shit in movies, and then like you show up to college and like,
that's a thing.
Have you had that
in high school?
In high school,
People in high school.
In high school?
Have you ever had that moment like
Like
now this like it's your first semester at Texas State? Have you had that moment like where you're like, oh my gosh, like this isn't like this is a real thing? Like I remember like I never thought like drugs was like a real thing, like especially hard drugs. Like I thought it was like just some like rich people shit. And then I remember I showed up to Texas State and like I had a situation where I walked into a girl's like dorm. Like me and my buddies, we walked with our friends, and she walked in and they was doing like pretty gnarly stuff, man. And I was like, and they're like, oh, you guys want some? And I was like, that looks like some movie shit. Like,
it's okay.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm good. Like, I don't know about y'all if y'all have had that moment, because I knew weed was a thing, but like the other stuff, I was like, oh my gosh, like I did not know that existed.
Yeah. they're like doing cocaine, and they're like, hey, you want some? And you're like, nah, no thanks.
Nah,
you have
Right,
Capri
you try to
Sun?
walk in the bathroom, you're like,
Ooh.
You got a Capri Sun, some Doritos.
bro, did y'all ever smoke Smarties in
Smarties? Bro.
Oh my god,
Oh
yes.
my God.
I never did it, but I know exactly what you were talking about. That shit was the
You roll
dumbest
on the
shit
ground.
ever.
Dude, me and my
You
friends,
roll it,
you roll it on the ground.
smash it,
Yeah,
and
then that
Or
was
try to snort like the Sour Patch Kids, like
the snorting. I never did that.
I never did it either, like-
66, some kids used to be.
and like you could tell, like, oh my gosh, you're gonna be different when you grow up. Like, like, you're not making it like to 12th grade. Like you're for sure. Like,
you're not making it to your senior year, bro. You're gonna be brain dead by the time you're over Sour Patch
I think
Kids.
that might have like worse effects on you than like trying to do like cocaine or something like that. Yeah. Snorting like the Sour Patch Kid like dust off your nose. I don't know why. Like I had some guy like I worked with, like he came up to me and he was like, yeah man, like I just finished like doing this wild shit in the bathroom, and I was like we're at work right now, and like he's like, yeah bro, like, I'm so zooted.
You work with people, and like if you work in like fast food or anything ever, like you meet the wackest people. I worked at Sonic, and there's this dude who worked there for like a little bit, and we're pretty sure he did speed like every day, because he would be in there, he'd talk to you, you get done with like the conversation, and you're like, well, I don't know what just happened. Like he talks for you too. It's like as if you're saying stuff, but you're not actually saying anything. He's like, yeah, bro. Yeah. And it's like,
what it is speed? Is speed like Ritalin? Am I tripping? Right? What's Ritalin?
I don't know.
Do any of y'all know what Ritalin is?
We got our two people behind the camera, obviously. Cameraman Xavier, as always, give him a and then we also have, for the first time, we have a special guest viewer watching the podcast.
From live audience.
Live
Just
audience.
giggling the whole time.
Audience. We've got Paige sitting over there, just looking all uncomfortable. She's not ready for her episode, I don't think.
No, her episode's coming.
It's coming. It's coming.
I know what Ritalin is.
All right, let's hear it.
Ritalin is a type of medication used to treat ADHD.
Oh.
So what's
it raises
speed?
your heartbeat.
So what's speed?
They're both the same thing. Basically,
Oh.
anything they treat ADHD is basically like speed, meth. It's all basically in that same ballpark. So basically, this dude was doing meth and cocaine the entire time he worked there.
Nice.
Swag.
Well, I mean, hey, maybe he had ADHD, man.
I think I have
got it,
ADHD, low-key.
Yeah.
Like, I low-key think I got it, because I think, like, in middle school, I remember, like, sitting down with, like, cause I used to talk all the fucking time. Like, I was the guy that always got 5 minutes taken off at recess. Because I was always talking in class.
Come on, man.
Bro, and they would always, like, at the end of the semester, they'd sit down with my parents and be like, he talks so fucking much.
Yeah, they were putting the little red frowny faces in your folders to send you
facts.
home.
Yeah, like, I would always, like, they
That
have
kind
the
of shit.
color thing, and I'd always be, like, instead of being at, like, green, they'd always put me at fucking yellow. Because, like, I behave, but I just talk too damn much.
Yeah.
Like, they had to put me somewhere, like...
If I'm being completely honest, I was in the same boat. like,
exactly same.
like kinder through like third grade, I was in the yellow all the time.
I was
and then
yellow,
like,
red. Like they had like blue for like the worst ever. And
Oh, really?
I got that one once.
Oh no.
I got it one time too. No, I never got
Oh,
blue.
I know
I
I
got
got
purple. I got purple like right underneath
Purple,
it.
yeah.
I never got blue. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, I got that because I was in second grade, and I'm the reason that they stopped letting the kids bring their backpacks into the book fair because I couldn't
You
get nothing.
snatched
that
all
year.
the like this
Yeah,
class.
I backpack up in there, walked up in there, and just like put a bunch of books in there. And then I remember this too because my books were under my bed, and I was like, so sneaky, she'll never find these. And my mom was like cleaning my room or something. I was taking a bath, and she comes in, she's like, "Where are these from?" And I was like, instantly broke down. And then she was like, and I was like, "They're from the book fair." I stole them all, and then that was so bad. I was like, I'm pretty sure I got like, I don't know, I got in so much trouble with that. No recess time.
Okay, but was your mom the type of mom to beat your ass when something like that happened? I mean, not beat my ass, but like.
You threw your mom under the CPS finna show up at your
No,
crib.
no, but yeah.
and get on your
No,
mom's ass.
my mom's never physically hurt me, but I mean,
wink, wink, cough, cough.
no, but I mean the chancla. I mean, I grew up in a Mexican household. And whenever I got bad grades or I came home with a frowny face on my folder, it was gonna be a bad night because I was not gonna watch TV.
Yeah.
I was gonna get the chancla, and that was
Yeah.
Mexican parents,
The
man.
belt was a
That
challenge,
was a very
right?
good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew her very well.
All right, so I got another topic we could talk about. Let's talk about aliens.
No.
Oh yeah,
And
bad.
and-
That's something you gotta get off your chest.
Yeah, let's argue the validity of the argument. Or I guess let's argue whether they're real or not. Aliens.
Duh.
I don't think they're fucking with me. I think it's some childish shit. Like, if you believe in aliens, grow the fuck up. Like, grow up. Like, veterinarians, you need to grow up too. You're not gonna save every animal. Jairus, UT, clear. I'm talking about you,
Same.
you need to grow up, alright? If you're a veterinarian, grow the fuck up, alright? Doc McStuffins. All y'all.
Doc McStuffins
You're playing
looking ass.
pretend. Grow the fuck up. Alright? All you do is play with stuffed animals all day. Grow up. Alright? But I think aliens, you just need to grow up. Like, just accept the fact that, like, we are by ourselves in this lonely universe. And you just need to grow up.
You're for it?
Yeah, I'm so for real right now.
Really?
They just grow up. Like, it's not like we get it. We see a movie. Ghosts aren't real either. Vampires aren't real. It's all fantasy.
Okay, I'm gonna
So you
disagree.
believe in God then?
I mean, that's a different
Oh,
discussion.
wow. Cut it. But honestly, Ethan, I disagree with you, bro. I think they're aliens.
But like, there's literally never a proof. Like, it's just like some guy that always said like, "Oh, I saw some shit."
No, but you've been seeing the stuff about the multiverse.
Like the
does that not get you thinking? Like, okay, if it's obviously
plus-
obviously it's in a comic book, but like you think about like anything being different, like me not saying something could have a whole completely another universe with if I did.
yeah, and then
With
also,
everything to everything.
also, I've always wanted to say this to you, Ethan. Walk with me.
Oh God, stealing my shit.
Think about it, bro. How many people are on this planet?
Let me guess. What is it? Like
7
8?
billion. About almost 8 billion.
Cool.
Almost 8
Give
billion.
me a chance to guess, but that's cool.
Okay, but the point is, out of all those people and how big our Earth is and how big our solar system is and how big the universe is, you don't think there's any other kind of living life out there?
No, I don't think it's
Nothing.
Not. No, because if you look at the chance of like how like the chances are that there is life just in general, like the small chance, like you have to have the right temperature, you gotta have water, you gotta have this, you gotta have
But
this,
we're humans.
you gotta have this, you gotta have that.
We're humans. You don't
Yeah,
know.
and then if I had fucking wheels, I'd be a fucking Hot Wheel. Like, what's your fucking point? But like,
Why are we so special to start and nothing else? So?
that is.
He's asking the right
It's
questions.
because like it's the same way like there's like a 1% chance of like, all right, I'll put it like this, right? It's the same percent chance like you know, when you see like Clorox wipes and it's like, oh, it's a 99% like kills all bacteria because it's always that 1%, and I think we're just that 1%. You know what I mean? Because we would have been space traveling.
So you just
because
think
the moon shit is fake. Don't get me started on that moon.
Oh,
that
no.
fraudulent.
We haven't even seen like the bottom of our ocean.
Exactly. So why the
There's
fuck?
so much we don't.
But that's what I'm saying. There's so much we don't. Exactly. Like there's so much of the universe that we don't know about. There's got to be other life.
We know like the smallest point. Like,
Yeah.
Like this whole entire tabletop.
Yeah,
is,
and I mean, I don't think
I guess.
I don't think it's aliens and the like, you know,
Like little green men or little.
yeah, coming down to Earth like we come in peace or
Yeah,
whatever. Like that
that's
doesn't make
facts.
like that's not real.
No.
But
So what you're saying is aliens are not real?
no, but
Aliens
there-
could look exactly like us.
yeah, there's like life outside of
Oh,
this
God.
solar system.
We got some hippies.
There could be a slight difference. They don't have no noses.
He said hippies.
having no noses, like humans without noses is funny. Just a bunch of like, I'm not gonna. Alright, I feel like I would make fun of somebody if I say that. But I don't know, like aliens are just one of those things where it's like it's a childhood fantasy. It's like dragons, like grow the fuck up. Like grow up, alright? It's okay. It's not real. Just grow up. It's alright. Alright? We could be by ourselves in this universe, it's just us and like plants, and I'm very okay with that. But because ET doesn't exist, and I think y'all just need to come to terms with that. Especially these fake stories, fake news. That's what it really is. If we're being honest.
Did you never like think like why we're so special and like how big everything is?
I
like,
do, but then I look at the facts. I'm a facts
Like you
man.
ever just like look at
He's a facts man.
I'm
Let's
a
hear it.
facts man. All right, I like results. All right, there's like Sasquatch isn't real. Aliens aren't real. It's just some guy like being like, oh, I saw one. Like I could do that too.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna start doing that.
But-
all right, if that's like the bar for like what's real, I'm gonna start doing that shit. Like every time I come home,
Hold on.
I'm gonna be like, oh, I saw some shit today.
This is completely different though
How
because
is it?
okay, because Bigfoot and all that stuff they're like myths.
I believe in like the Loch Ness monster more than I do believe in aliens.
But okay, but why though? Because the thing
Because
is
I
like
saw it. Like I saw
aliens might not have entered anywhere near our area, but I'm just saying like with how vast everything is beyond us, you don't think there's anything,
No.
any kind of living life.
Well, I went to like to school with a kid that looked like an alien, but that's the closest thing.
That's fucked, man.
I know, but it's like I thought they were gonna have him in a little like case or nothing like that. He was just like walking around.
You're poking him with a stick. He's like, where are you from? Mars.
But I don't know, like aliens are just I don't know. I just don't think like they because we would have been seeing them by now. Like they would have been like came to a Lakers game.
But
or
like,
some
bro,
shit
you
like
think
that.
about
Came to a
people,
lake.
you think about it though, like people only live like 80, 90 years. Like I mean, that's such a short amount of time. Like,
Yeah.
When you
think-
look at it, yeah.
Yeah, and like 2021, like that's like BC, like or after death. Sorry.
Yeah, after.
And then
He said
yeah.
You had me like stuttering for a second in my head.
But like you think about like how before the Earth to like Christ even like there's been like thousands of years like and we're only living this portion like
Yeah, but like where are they though? Like why can't I just call one up and talk to one? If they real, why can't I just go talk to them?
but like even in the in space like time works different though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I saw Interstellar. You right. You right. By the way, like I would have been the shittest astronaut. Like I would have panicked so fucking hard. Like like you know how like they have to like always. That's what I don't understand. Why do they keep sending people into space in these fucking movies? Like everything, it
always
just
get
goes.
lost.
Everything
Always get lost.
But always get lost. Some shit always breaks. That they're like, oh, they tell them before the mission. They said, trust me, like the wheel will not fucking break. Like you'll go fucking straight. And then like 10 minutes after takeoff, like they're just like, this shit doesn't work. Like I don't understand why they keep sending these niggas into space like in movies. Because I would have never gone into space. Like I definitely could have passed training A and B. Like if some shit broke, then I'm just fucking stuck in space, like losing my mind.
Yeah.
I'd be the type of guy to just open the fucking door and just try to leave.
Just die.
Yeah.
Well, that brings up another good point. It's flawed. It's flawed movie logic, and that's like I feel like that's kind of what you're taking into this like alien conversation. You're thinking of them as like, oh, it's like really cartoony and really, but like they might be real, man. Like you just gotta accept the fact that like
You saying accept the fact.
accept the fact that like when you think about it, like and I don't mean to get like super deep with it, but like you were like this small in comparison to like everything going on around
I
us.
disagree. I think I'm a superstar.
Well, you're a superstar in my heart, and in a lot of people's hearts, including our listeners and viewers. But, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, you really don't think there are aliens.
I really don't. I think it's like a childhood dream. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be like a rugby player or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't
I
think
feel like even like the fact that people tell you like not to believe in aliens, like it gets me like.
Yeah.
And like, there's so much that the like government knows that they're trying to like hide from us and that they won't tell us because like there was a thing, it was a radio show that they had in like the 50s or something like that, and then they
talk about Twilight Zone.
No. It was like an attack from the aliens or something, from the skies or something. It was. And then so he had a radio show and everybody like listened to the radio back then.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're fucking up.
And like so many people killed themselves. Like imagine like look at whenever every pandemic or something happens, people go crazy. They killed themselves because they did it like on they thought it was actual news because like how they did it was like it wasn't like they weren't like weekly listeners. They accidentally put that shit like on like PBS or some shit like that, and somebody thought it was real, and so they were like But I just feel like with that, like everybody just flips out, like every pandemic or like any, or like, I mean, obviously with COVID people freaking out, but like think about like whenever Harvey happened about the oil, zero oil like anywhere, and then I don't know, people just freaked out.
Speaking of Harvey in the city of Houston, I don't think I'm allowed back there. Like,
no,
I've talked so much shit.
I don't think either of us are allowed back to Houston.
No, me for sure.
You for sure, but we've both said some things about the city of Houston.
I hate the city of Houston, not because I hate the city of Houston. I hate the city of Houston because my friends make me hate the city of Houston. Like, they make me hate everything a part of it.
I'm from Houston.
Like, I like think it's the most dirtiest, rankest place. You almost died off the shit. Yeah. But it's because like I talk so much shit about like the fraudulent Astros. And, like, I need them to lose. Oh, yeah. I need them to lose.
Bro, you've been talking so much shit about the Astros.
And I'm not even the biggest baseball. Like, trust me, I'm not the biggest baseball guy. But, like, I've talked so much shit. Like, if they win the World Series, like, I am fucked.
We're going to the parade, right?
No. They're gonna tie me to the front of the parade float. Like, 100%. Like, I've talked so much shit. Like, I'm, like, I don't even fuck with the Red Sox like that. But I'm actively rooting for the Red Sox.
I barely watch baseball or like I don't know.
I just talk so much shit. It's gonna get me. Like I went to one time with my friend Dev. We went to a Rockets game, and I was literally like, we were like in the Rockets like fan section. I was literally booing the team. Like I was like, boo! Like I was just booing them, and like you could tell that some lady was because it was opening night of like the bubble season, right? 2 years ago, and they were playing the Bucks, and I was talking so much shit about Harden and the Rockets. And I remember somebody was like, look at your guy Giannis. Like, I'm not even a Bucks fan. But they're like, look at your guy Giannis. He just missed a shot. I was like, and then after the game, I was like, look at your fucking guy. You guys fucking lost. Losers. And I swear, like, everybody wanted to kill me in that fan section. And I think, like, I've ruined any chances of me going back to that arena. Like, because I feel like if you don't, like, go all out during arena games and don't get, like, almost kicked out, like, did you, like, really go to the game?
Well, you did that at the Arkansas game too.
Yeah, I almost got kicked out of the Arkansas game. Really? I saw it. A&M.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I was an Arkansas fan because my brother goes there, and I was going fucking crazy like to the A&M fans because I can't stand.
The stadiums are crazy, right?
I went. It was at what was that? No, AT&T.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were sitting right behind the end zone. We got really good seats. And
we're waving at the fans as they were leaving.
I was talking so much shit. Like, we're really lucky that Texas State isn't good at football. We're god awful. Like,
yeah, I've come to realize that.
Yeah. Like,
Get used to it, man.
I didn't come here. Our basketball team's cool, so like you'll have fun watching those games in the fall.
That's true.
All right, yeah, but football's not. It's a man. So.
Hey, well, we've got about 10 more minutes in the show, but I think if you have something that you can say for your PSA.
Oh, yeah.
Our PSA is our public service announcement segment, and it's something that you just want to tell our viewers or the people of San Marcos, just get something off your chest. It could be about anything.
Anything?
I give you some.
It could be like a critique or something. Like Ethan's gonna give you some examples.
Like so far we've had like we're against this show. Our recording is against the homeless people.
Okay.
We're against homeless people. What else? We're against airports. I feel like the human race, we have lost the privilege of airports and just public spaces in general. What else are we against?
Jawan last week talked about like just being or not. I don't know. We've had like someone say, I forgot who it was, but
Jawan's was last time was like it was a lot of focus. Like he kind of deeped it. He was like like not worrying about like getting punani or the cock, if you might say, but like that was his. It's just shit like that. You know what I mean? What would your friends have like just some shit like that, like a public service announcement? That's basically what it is.
Something that's bothering you.
Or something that you need to champion that people do think is extremely underrated.
I don't know. I think
We kind of put you on the spot. This segment is
That's
kind
why
of.
I like it so much.
Yeah. I guess I'm thinking. Get something on my chest. I would say like, I don't know. I feel like take appreciation in like everything. Like
I like that. I love gratitude. I mess with it.
gratitude, just because like I feel like people nowadays like they take advantage of everything and they don't like actually like be appreciative of like the people around them and everything going on with them and everything they get and like just like, and you're not supposed to like expect things from people. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you should work hard for everything you do and like be the best at it and like do everything yourself. Like you shouldn't have to rely on people. Like that's the thing, like that. Like I've just realized like a lot of people like just forget about just because you're living your everyday life. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just forget about those things and they just fly like out of your head. Like you have to sit back sometimes and like me and my friend, we went on a walk and stuff, and you we'd never go on a walk.
You go on walks a lot or not really?
Yeah, I mean occasionally, yeah. And like for me, like working out and stuff and like runs and whatnot. But like that's for me, just like thinking in my head, like thinking about everything.
So do you open your third eye? Like do you meditate? Or do you meditate or do anything to like open your consciousness?
Listening to music is like my life. Like I absolutely love music, and then working out is like my free space of like to where even when we're at the gym, like the rec always has 80, 100 people there, like and then I'm like there and there's all these people and like some people don't like going to the gym because like there's so many people that don't want to be watched and whatnot, but like for me it's my space where I can be like not like judged or anything, and even if I'm being looked at I just completely forget about it because I'm tuned in on the music.
You're escaping. It's your escape.
Right? It is my escape. Yeah.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like it's
So would that then make stalkers the most grateful people in the world? Because if you think about it, stalkers don't expect nothing from their stalkees. Like,
it's really bad.
Because like if you think about it, like they don't expect nothing from their stalkees. They just stalkers are like the ultimate example of unconditional love. Like if you think about it, like puppy dog love. Like because if you think of dogs, are so loving. Like they're like all you have to do is feed them, and like they love you. That's really what stalkers are.
Dogs.
Like they're the same thing. Like I think like instead of puppies, every girl should want a stalker. That's what I think.
It's like, instead of you're like, hey, I was thinking about getting a puppy today. No, you should get a stalker instead. I think that'd be way better. Just get a stalker. I think that'll.
I could just stalker.
But honestly, going back to the PSA, you're 100% right, bro. I think a lot of us take for granted that we're here in San Marcos. We go to a really cool school and we hang out with a lot of cool people. I think.
I've always wanted to go on podcasts like this. I didn't think we talked about butts that much, but I mean.
Oh yeah, we did talk about butts quite a bit. We'll find a pun.
That's the drawing. That's how to bring people in.
We gotta
that's the hook.
We gotta find a pun to put in the title.
No, I wanted to make the title. You gonna cry in that Toyota or this Maybach?
All right,
I got it.
That's a Freddie Gibbs bar. Oh yeah.
Yeah, all my titles, like, because I'm really great with names. I think, like, when my kid, I'm going to find out, like,
I guess it's not a clickbait one. You have to get, like, a clickbait one.
Yeah, I'll think of something. I'm very clickbaity. Because if you think, I'm really great with names. Like, my kid, like, I'm going to find out cool at, like, when I get, like, kids, because I'm going to have a whole football team of kids. Like, I'm going to have, like, 7 kids. Like, one each after the other. I'll have and different baby mamas, too. Like, I want, like, 3 or 4.
Okay.
Like,
Future?
Like,
is that you?
Like, have I ever told, like, if we're being honest, like, that's me. Like, have I ever told you my 3 wives plan?
What's your 3 wives plan?
Let me tell you my 3 wives plan.
Oh my god.
My 3 wives plan, right?
I hope your dad listens.
He approves of this. I don't know if my mom does, but
he's the one who told me that.
But the first wife is gonna be like the puppy dog wife. You know what I mean? You meet early on in life, like your high school sweetheart, and you're gonna have your first couple kids with her, and then you're gonna get the second one, right? The one that you actually like. The first one is like you like for like a year, and you're like, oh fuck, like I'm stuck with it. You know what I mean? That's what the first one is like. Oh my god, I guess I'm just here. And then after 5 years, you're like, you know what? I just can't do this anymore. Like you talk too much, and you get dip. The second one you're gonna like, and that's the one I'm gonna be the longest with. Like I'm gonna have 1 kid with her. Right? Gotta keep the genes like. Gotta have my best genes with that kid. Like, that's the best kid. The rest of them are, like, practice kids. You know what I mean? For that one.
If you fucked up on the first few, you can try again.
Yeah, and then the third wife, when the second wife gets when the second wife gets old, and I gotta, you know what I mean, just for a tune-up, I gotta get the third wife. The third wife is gonna be a puppy dog wife. like a 20-year-old that like just gets excited about like the simple things in life, like sushi.
How old are you gonna be?
That's not the question here.
I'm so mad.
And then
Don't worry,
you're
he's gonna be in the nursing home smacking asses.
Bro, I'm definitely like, being in a nursing home is gonna be sick. Like I'm gonna be sick in a nursing home. Like
You're gonna be passing around STDs in the nursing
oh
home.
my god, that's what we all want to be. Like
Speak for yourself, bud.
I don't want to. That's the one thing. Like I would be. That's what I think. Like because I'd be thinking sometimes like, what if like in high school like all of our friends like we worked at the same place? How fun that would be.
Oh, bro, me and my friends were thinking about that for winter break.
Imagine if like me and all my friends like we all worked at a nursing home and we're just watching old people like just slanging shit down like old
Bro, you
people
gotta give
doing
them
the
baths and
weirdest
shit.
like watching them do the weirdest shit. Like I could just imagine like us working and then Travis walk into the room and he spilled the bedpan on himself.
He
Like,
would just flaming Travis.
Like,
That's fucking disgusting.
like shit like
bro.
that, or like Jason like walking into like a room and he saw like one old guy just laying it down on like Bertha or somebody like that. Like shit like that would be hilarious. Like I would totally do like if all of us that got together was like, all right, we're gonna work at a nursing home December. I would totally do it.
Harold, pick your pants up.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Well, we're actually approaching final bit of the show. So before we go, you want to say anything to our viewers? Want to say anything? Get
Another PSA. No,
no.
I'm
PSA.
sorry,
Just last couple messages, last thoughts.
I know you're a big a music guy. Like
Yeah.
you got some shit like what do you think people should be listening to right now? Because hey,
Yeah, what are you listening to?
shameless plug. We do a playlist every single week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's called the Are We Recording Playlist, and every single week we have a guest put on 5 songs because music's important to us.
Yeah.
And we think it should be important to y'all, especially because we have the best taste in music, and y'all's taste in music sucks. So,
Okay.
So that's why you guys gotta add the
Show me
playlist.
something.
It's
Alright,
it's
I'll show you.
pretty fun.
give us a little tease.
Yeah, let's
the
see,
rest
let's
the
see.
rest of the songs gonna be on a playlist. Like I think
Alright.
on. By the way, high key that Adele song that came out literally is
Song.
the best shit ever. She's back. Oh, I'm ready. I'm taking my mom to an Adele show, and we're gonna murder that shit. Oh my god, I'm so excited to go see Adele. Honestly, I think Adele is like a once in a generation. She's my whole world. Like, I love Adele so much.
Alright, so one that's been on my mind. I've been listening to this one all day. Wu-Tang Clan, y'all fuck with that?
Oh yeah, I'm fucking with Wu-Tang.
Also,
Yeah.
have you watched the show?
The show is
I have
gas. The show's I haven't seen season 2 yet.
So
Season
amazing.
1 is so
It's-
gas.
Oh, Joey
so
Badass is in it, right?
It's so good.
awesome.
The second season is
Way better?
unbelievable. So good.
Alright.
Alright, we got
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Can't-
So watch the Wu-Tang Clan show. And
yeah, the
then-
Wu-Tang show. Watch the Wu-Tang show on Hulu.
Oh, good.
And then listen to Can It All Be So Simple by them. And then let me see what else we got.
I like the classic hip hop too, bro. Are we allowed to play this because of copyright?
I don't think we are. Well, oh, it don't matter.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I really fuck with Wu-Tang. I need to watch that show though,
The
bro.
show is really live. Exactly that. See, we're gonna convert all these Playboy Cardi fans to Wu-Tang fans.
Come on,
Yeah.
get with it.
All right.
And then let's see who else I've been
The
listening
Maxo Cream
Maxo
album.
Cream, yeah,
is
I'm looking
gas.
Thank
The Maxo Cream album is very
It
gas.
is good.
The song with Rock is really good. I like that. Might be my favorite song.
We got Maxo
This
Cream.
one's really good. Greener Dots.
Yeah, not too good. You know who's coming? Low-key, we might have to go fade it. He's gonna come to San Marcos.
Really?
He's going to the Mark. I think the 2nd or
Keith
3rd.
Rock is going to this like weird.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
saw that yesterday.
The
Yeah.
best part is y'all is crazy.
It is, but I know he's coming to the Mark on the 18th, I think, of November, so we might have to fade that, low-key.
I'm down. I'll go so. I'm down with that. And then third song. Oh wait, yeah.
We'll do the rest on the playlist.
Oh yeah, we can get.
Oh,
Oh, we got all 5. Yeah. So the way we do it
Okay.
is like we got.
Oh, you
your-
just like put it on there? I thought y'all. My bad.
No,
No, we got you. Bro.
bro.
So the way we do it is like you'll pick 5 songs,
Yeah.
and then Ethan picks 5 songs. I pick 5 songs, and Jairus picks 5 songs, and we change it out every
that's hard.
week.
That's hard. I like
Yeah.
that. That's cool.
So we're gonna have your songs on there, and we'll
Just
leave
play
your
music off
link
my
and
phone.
stuff, Instagram and Snapchat links
Yeah,
in the
man.
description, all that stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be it for another episode of Are We Recording? Episode 18 again. I'm Gage Sutton here with the young Rottweiler Ethan Hamilton. And today we're joined by the man, the myth, the legend, right here,
Dagan.
Dagan. What's your last name? Actually, we never do last names on the show. What's your last name?
Hegler.
Hegler.
Yeah.
Dagan Hegler.
Dagan Hegler.
Our freshman insider.
Yes, sir, our freshman insider.
Appreciate it.
Well, thank you for joining the show, bro.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, Brody.
And that's going to be it. Make sure you guys follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. Subscribe.
Road to 100 subscribers.
Yeah, leave a like. Do all that
Who
stuff.
knows? We might do a nude photo shoot.
Okay. No. But thanks for watching. We will see y'all next week.